Hi everyone, my name is Priyanka, and if you are new to my channel, then I create motivational videos for the women who wants to connect back to their divine self-worth, to their inner Shakti. So if you are the one, then my channel is for you. So what I have been releasing, um, I have been listening to this podcast and I was listening to this woman and she was talking about all the sexual stuff and our body and the pleasure and everything. And superficially, I was, okay, this is so exciting, this is so good, this is so amazing, this and that. But after a while, I started to feel the shame, shame for my body even though I'm healing it. But आप कोई भी चीज़ सुपरफिशियली सिर्फ बोल दिया कि आई एम हीलिंग इट, आई विल बी हील्ड, ऐसे नहीं होता जब तक आप उसके कोर में जाके आप उसको फील नहीं करते हो. आई जस्ट स्टार्टेड टू फील such a shame for each and every part of my body. I started to feel that, okay, I'm so ugly, I'm so like this, I'm so like that, even though after all the work, the self doubt still comes in the waves. बिकॉज जैसे आप कुछ ऐसा सुनते हो ना जो आपको कॉन्शियसली आपको पता नहीं है, लेकिन अब वो सुन के वो ट्रिगर हुआ, तब आपको पता चला अच्छा आपके अंदर ऐसा भी कुछ था. तो I was listening to her, and after that, I started to feel sad. Then I was like, okay, I'm feeling sad. Okay, I'm feeling sad. Then I started to feel shame for my body. Ki, I'm not that good enough. My arms are not like that. My thighs are not like that. I'm not like that. I'm not good enough. There is something wrong with my body. I'm not that tall. My skin is not that light. I'm not like that. I'm not like this. All the critics and the critical conversation started to come out. And this have been happening for 1 week to 2 week with me. Ki every time I would watch someone on यूट्यूब, नेटफ्लिक्स, कहीं पे भी मैं किसी को देखूंगी, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम वुमेन, आई विल स्टार्ट टू फील ओके, आई शुड बी लाइक हर, आई शुड बिहेव लाइक हर, आई शुड ड्रेस लाइक हर, आई शुड बी लाइक हर, शी इज़ मोर बेटर. बिकॉज समवेयर they were comfortable with who they are, however they are. They accept themselves, they do not reject themselves, they do not have the shame for their authentic self. But I have shame and guilt for my authentic self. I feel my authentic self and authenticity is shameful and bad and not good enough, and it was reflecting in each and every parts of my life. Even though if I'm creating YouTube, I'm wearing clothes, I'm doing my makeup, I am going to the gym, I was feeling like, I should do or behave like someone else, because I never knew what is the root cause of it. I just knew, okay, I feel that I'm not good enough and I'm grooming myself, which is good, but am I grooming myself because I really love myself? Or am I grooming myself because deep down I hate myself? I hate the true personality and the person that I am at my core. So, what I realized that I hate myself. I hate my authentic self. I totally hate her. I feel she's not good enough, and all the voices in my head, which people told me about me, started to come out. Okay, that I'm not good enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. My body is this. My body is that. My hand is this. My hand is that, and all the shame I just started to feel for my authentic self. I felt my authentic self is not good enough to receive anything. So I need to behave like someone else. I need to be like someone else. And this wound is there in most of us as a women. I feel men से ज़्यादा us women, we have this wound that we feel our authenticity is not good enough. that we do not have anything else, like we do not acknowledge our skills, our divinity, and everything that we have and we are. And we start to compare ourselves with everyone, whoever is treated better, greeted better, have better life, getting the opportunities and praise and love and recognition. We start to feel there is something wrong with me. That's why I did not get that. And somewhere we start to attract those type of people into our reality who will show you that how your true self is not good enough. The moment you will start to be like yourself, they will suppress you. They will tell you something or comment on you that you will feel, oh my god, I should not be like that. There is something wrong with me. I'm not good enough. So I had this since my childhood that I never felt that I'm good enough. I always used to copy others because, and imagine a child who feels that she's not good enough the way she is to receive love. First, receiving block for authenticity. So, if you have the receiving block for authenticity, then you will not be able to feel true happiness in your life, because deep down you want to be authentic, but you are not able to be. You feel choked, you feel suppressed, you don't feel good, but superficially you are trying to do everything possible to be accepted, but deep down you are not happy. That's why most of the time we are not happy in what we are doing, in what we have and what we are, because we are not authentic to ourselves, because we have deep shame and fear of rejection, fear of losing affection, fear of losing love, fear of losing ourselves, fear of losing everything if we uh, show our true self and our true identity. Okay, so where I was. So imagine there is a child, okay, and she started to just be herself initially, and for her true self she was scolded, she was punished, she was not accepted, she was blamed, okay, she was given the silent treatment. So and people made her feel that her those actions, reactions brought shame onto the family. So she started to dissociate with her true self. She felt, okay, if I will be like this, then I will be punished, rejected. I will lose the love or the permissions and the affection of people. So I will be like someone they like. So every time they were praising someone, liking someone, giving someone more attention, love, and everything, more support, you felt, okay, that is better. I need to be like that. I need to be like her. I need to behave like that person. I need to dress like that person. I need to sit like that person. I need to be like that person. I need to breathe like that person. So you started to feel that I need to be like people who are more recognized, more loved, more appreciated, because they are better. 1 minute. Because they are more better and they receive everything which I crave to receive, which I never receive for being myself. And the amount of sadness the child will have, that am I too bad? Is my true self is that bad? Okay, am I that unworthy? Is my true self is, you know, yeah, that bad? So you will also start to feel sad when people will be loved, praised, acknowledged, supported, because deep down you are the only one who's also not accepting yourself. And that part of you, whenever that part, that little girl inside you sees other women, other girls being praised, loved, admired, supported, having everything in the life for who she is, that's it. She's not trying to impress, she's not trying to perform, she's not trying to copy, she's not trying to please or anything, or trying to shapeshift. You will feel grief, you will feel bad that I never had that. Why I had to change myself? Why people rejected me for who I am, for who I was? Why people suppressed my true self, my true creativity? Why I don't know that what I am, who I am. And every time I see someone who's more loved, more praised, I start to behave like them, because I feel if they are more loved, they are definitely better than me. They have something better than me. So I should be like them. But trust me, even though if you will groom yourself, dress yourself like them, start to be like them, do the degrees like them, you will change yourself entirely. Even though if you will look amazing, you will not feel amazing inside, because that is not you. That is not your true self. Because you never sat with yourself and asked yourself that your inner self, that why, the real question that we need to ask ourselves, we never ask that why there is a need to shapeshift, why there is a need in me to be like someone else, to have that thing in my life. Where in my life I learned that the way I am, I'm not, the way I am is not deserving of receiving all the beautiful things in the life, the love, the recognition, the support, the praise. Who made me feel like that? Okay? And if you are still living your life with that conditioning, with those narratives, you will always and always attract those type of people in your life who will not accept you for who you are, because deep down you are also rejecting yourself for who you are. Deep down you have deep shame for yourself, for your true self. You have the guilt, you have the fear of being rejected, you have the fear of being abandoned, you have the fear of losing the support, affection, the friends, the love. So you will never feel good enough, so you will never feel happy. Because yesterday when I started to compare myself, I just stopped myself. I was like, enough, I am done. I've been doing it from my past 29 years and I just can't. Because these days I am trying to talk to my inner child and trying to be like my inner child, my like her mother. So I was like, what am I doing with this child? In my mind I'm telling her that you should be like this person, you should dress like this person, you should be like her and do things like her. So am I really loving her, or am I telling her that you are not good enough, so be like her? That there is something wrong with you, so I don't like you the way you are. I will love you more, like you. I will like you more if you will be like this person. Then, you know, I uh, Then I started to have all the realizations that okay, this is coming from my conditioning. This is coming from me not being accepted from my true self. Okay, so I started to tell her that listen, I see you. I see you now, and I am telling you that you don't have to be like any of these women. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, इट इज़ नॉट दैट ईजी कि जस्ट आपने एक बार बोल दिया और वो हो जाएगा. आपको आपके माइंड में पूरे दिन में ये चीज़ें 50 बार आएंगी. अगर 20 बार भी आ रही हैं, अगर 10 बार भी आ रही हैं, अगर आप सिर्फ रुक के रिकग्नाइज कर रहे हो ओके वापस से मेरे अंदर ये स्टार्ट हो रहा है. नो, I see you, you are going into self-doubt, but I love you the way you are. You don't need to change yourself for anybody else. Yes, if you are getting inspired by someone or somebody's looks and somebody's dressing style, okay, try that on, but that doesn't mean that I don't love you for who you are and what you are. And telling myself over and over again that I will not be rejected for being me, for being myself, for being my true self. I will not be rejected for making mistakes. I will not be rejected for showing my true self. I will not be I will not be rejected if I've done something wrong. Not disastrous wrong. I was telling myself, I have been telling myself over and over again, and it will take time. And the more I'm telling, the more the pain and the grief is coming out of the times when I was not accepted for who I am by the people I wanted to be accepted. Because yeah, so yeah, I was just sharing that every time I saw people being praised, loved, acknowledged for just being their weird self, authentic self, and here I am trying to be perfect. Perfection is a total myth and it kills your feminine energy, because perfection is a performance that you try to do, and it is always coming from your wounded protector who's so ashamed, who's trying to protect you, who's trying to hide your true self, because somewhere your protector, inner wounded protector, thinks that if she will show her true self, then she will be rejected. So to uh, so to save you from not feeling that pain and that rejection, that grief again, your wounded protector starts to make you perform so that you are not rejected. But the truth is, people who are not seeing you for who you are, rejecting you for your true self, were never your people. Yesterday I was watching this reel, and I was like, this person is so himself, and everybody is loving him and praising him, accepting him, even supporting him. Then why am I so ashamed of myself? There are so many people in the world who will love me for who I am, who will support me for who I am, who will see my light, who wants to be my friends. Why am I hanging on to the same people? To those same people? Why do I want the love from those people only? Then only I am good enough. Why am I not able to move on, and why am I taking all these things so personally? Why do I have to have their validation and acceptance to feel worthy of receiving anything? Am I just repeating the pattern? Am I just so habitual of feeling the pain and grief that I'm constantly attracting people who are not accepting me for who I am? Am I not done? Am I not done performing all the time? and feeling anxious कि what if they see my true self, what will happen, will they leave, will they still want to be the friends with me, will they will they love me, will they choose me. So I was so done that I just can't do that. And the moment I told myself and the moment I saw that, because mind को कभी कभी proof चाहिए होता है, अच्छा सामने होते हुए देख लिया, ठीक है तो अभी ओके ऐसा भी हो सकता है. Then constantly my mind switch. There are so many billions of people in this world, and I am here sitting here hanging on to those 5, 6, 10 people, and I want those 10 people to validate me, accept me, and I'm constantly trying to change, shift, heal for them who never recognized my true light, who never saw my light in the first place, who made fun of me, who made fun of my true self, who made me feel ashamed of myself, that there is something wrong with me, who never reflected onto their own mistakes, onto their own wounds, who never try to change themselves, so that who not change but who never try to who never try to reflect to actually see that what they are doing. They're all about ego. They just want to be seen. They just want to be seen so that, no, not like that. They want everyone to only see them. That's it. They want to have the limelight. And they are not able to accept themselves the way they are. So how will they accept me and you? 1 minute. So yeah, it is very important for us as a women to connect back to our self-worth and start telling ourselves and knowing ourselves better that I'm amazing the way I am, and it is not gonna happen just by telling yourself every day that I'm amazing the way I am. I feel that we need to allow ourselves to feel the sadness also, that I expected this to receive from these people, but they did not give me, and I feel heartbroken, I feel bad. And somewhere because of that, I started to believe that I'm not good enough the way I am. I need to make some changes in myself. And then slowly and gradually, when the grief and the pain will start to melt, you will start to realize that you are amazing. Making changes in yourself on the basis of your dressing, your grooming, your styling, your food, your workout, your life, everything that you don't like, but it has to come from the place of self-love, growth, that I'm doing it for myself, not because I want to be accepted, because I feel I'm not good enough. It is then again coming from the lack, that I don't feel that I am good enough, so I will do everything to present myself in a way that people now accept me. So as a woman, I feel we really need to sit with ourselves and rewire our mind and tell ourselves and release all those people and their conversations, their criticisms, their darkness, everything they put on us, and just release them slowly and gradually. That it was not my fault that I was not accepted, it was their fault that they were not able to see my light. That's it. And I know it is not that easy. Okay, you will doubt yourself, you will feel bad, but every time you are doubting yourself, you have to stop yourself. stop your inner protector who's just trying to protect you, who's wounded. Ki no, now I know you don't have to protect me anymore from all these things. Now I'm there, I'm aware, I'm there for her, for my inner child, and she's perfect the way she is for me. I don't want you to criticize her or to tell her that be like that person, be like that woman, be like that girl. She is different. She have a different light. She is different. And slowly and gradually you will see over the period of time कि ये criticism धीरे धीरे ना आप में कम होने लगेगा. आपको फील होगा कि अच्छा मैं अब अपने आप को उतना कंपेयर नहीं कर रही, उतना क्रिटिसाइज नहीं कर रही हूँ, अब मुझे लोगों के सामने उतना एंग्शियस फील नहीं होता, अब मैं उतनी अपने हेड में नहीं हूँ, अब मैं उतना ओवर थिंक नहीं कर रही हूँ, अब मैं उतना स्कैन नहीं कर रही हूँ. ओके अब मैं उतना ज़्यादा लोगों को रीड नहीं कर रही हूँ, अब मैं उतना ज़्यादा ये नहीं चाहती कि अब मैं कैसे बैठ जाऊँ, कैसे मैं उठ जाऊँ, कैसे हंसूँ, कैसे खाऊँ कि मुझे एक्सेप्ट कर लें. तो मैं अपने दिमाग में नहीं हूँ. इवन दो इफ़ यू आर ड्रेस्ड वेल, you are groomed well, and you have done all the feminine stuff, but if you are anywhere and you are in your head scanning the room 24/7 and trying to read people and trying to be accepted, trying to delay the rejection, trying to stop the rejection from coming, you are still in your wounded feminine. You are still in your head. You are still operating from your wounded masculine. You are still trying to control. You are not releasing the control. You are still wanting people to just see you the way you are presenting yourself. You are controlling their perception of you. Ki I will control how they will see me so that I will not be rejected. So he's up. So yeah, I realized this and I wanted to share this with you all. And you know, if you will just do this small thing every day and stop yourselves from trying to prove yourself to others, and if you will allow yourself to go into the root cause and allow yourself to feel the pain, the loss, the things that you wanted to receive but you did not receive from the people you wanted to receive, and release them slowly and gradually, not on the first day only. It might take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 1 year also. But as a woman, I feel this is very important because we have so much unconscious shame towards our true authenticity, and that's why when we are standing somewhere we start to feel competitive. Okay, oh my god, she's so pretty, rather than admiring her we start to feel competitive. Okay, now I will be rejected. And the moment your energy is like I will be rejected, you are expecting rejection and you will attract rejection, and then you will end up feeling bad that okay, she was better than me, even though she was, but you are better in your own way, you are good in your own way. And we have to actually make ourselves believe that I will be loved by the people, by the right people, by my people. There is enough love for everyone. If she's being loved here, maybe this is not my place, maybe this is her place. But rather than telling ourselves this, we start to tell ourselves, okay, now I have to dress like her, now I have to be like her, now I have to eat like her, now I have to copy her, now I have to follow her, which is not coming from the place of admiration most of the time. So superficially it is, but then mostly it is from the place of lack, that I'm not good enough the way I am, she is better than me. So yeah, this is very important that as a women we release the hidden shame and the guilt that we have from for our own body, for our own authenticity, for our own voice, for our true nature. Because I am releasing all these things, and trust me, I still have so much shame and guilt around pleasure, sexuality, and my body. I'm not yet there where I'm so comfortable with my own skin and my own body, and it is gonna take some time, and I don't know how much. And if you are there, if you are also in the journey, you feel all these things, I feel you. Trust me, it is not easy. But even if you are trying that, no, that life is not for me, now I just want to go on a path where I am being kind to myself and I'm loving myself in whatever way is possible. That is enough. On this note, I will rest my video here, and I will see you all guys in my next video. Till then, bye bye and take care. Bye. Love you all.